Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Walt Disney World because that is where I'm going to be for the next week or so. And we're here at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort, which is one of 3 Disney All-Star Resorts. They have Disney's All-Star Movies, which again is where we are right now, Disney's All-Star Music, and Disney's All-Star Sports. I love music, and I definitely love movies. The sports resort, not so much. But anyway, we are here at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort, which is actually where I stayed last night, and I am pretty excited about that because I got to check off a bucket list item, something I've always wanted to do. I finally got to do that last night. Look at the theming here. This is what I love about the value resorts. When you go to a Disney moderate resort or a Disney deluxe resort, it kind of loses their kitschy Disney cheesiness, and I love kitschy, cheesy things. You guys know I love roadside attractions, I love weird, bizarre things. So when it comes to the cheesy and the kitschy, I'm definitely a big fan of that. The moderate and the value resorts, they have a very sort of modernized, classy kind of look, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. That's nice. It's nice to have classy resorts, I suppose. But when it comes to Disney, I want the kitschy. I want the weird and the cheesy. I want to feel like I'm in Disney World when I'm staying at a Disney resort, and that's what I love about the value resorts, because you get that cheesy kitschiness. Look at this. I have brought you guys out here before. I've shown you something pretty interesting out here before. In fact, we're gonna take a look at that once again because that's part of the bucket list item I got to check off last night. But before we do that, I wanna show you guys this amazing Toy Story section. Look at this, they got checkers and chess over here. So they got ping pong. Look at the RC right there, that is so awesome. Again, this is what I love about the value resorts. As you guys may or may not know, I actually am part of the Disney Vacation Club program, the DVC program. So I do actually get to stay at the Fancy Pants Deluxe Resorts quite often. And I like doing that. I've been enjoying those accommodations ever since 2019 when I joined the Disney Vacation Club program. I love staying at those resorts. They're beautiful, they're nice, they're fancy, but I do miss staying at the value resorts. And last night, this is where I stayed. I booked one night here. And last night I got to do something really, really awesome that I've always wanted to do. Look at this Andy's room, keep out. And look at this. Look at the giant Buzz Lightyear there. The blocks spelling out Buzz. There's Bo Peep, there's Rex. There's Woody with the Andy signature on his boot. That is so cool. Again, the theming here is top notch. It is amazing. And this is the kind of thing I love when I come out to Disney. I don't necessarily want a moderate resort or a deluxe resort that's very classy looking. I want the cheese and I want the kitsch, and I love it out here. This is awesome. So like I said, last night I did book one night here at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort. This is where I slept last night. Actually, I slept over that way, which we're gonna take a look at in a minute. So I stayed here last night. This is not where the remainder of my vacation is going to stay. I will be down here for another week, and I'm gonna be staying at Disney's Fort Wilderness campsite. I'll be camping in Vanabelle. Definitely looking forward to that. I've done that a couple times before. It's a lot of fun. I love camping in Vanabelle. It's awesome. Love staying at the campsites. No DVC resorts, or at least no staying in a DVC resort on this vacation. I usually only do that maybe like once a year. But this trip, again, booked one night here at All-Star Movies, and then the rest of the vacation, the remainder of the vacation, I will be staying at Disney's Fort Wilderness campsite. All right, what's the best way to get to what I want to show you guys? I'm not entirely sure. Look at the big bucket here of Army Men. Each stairwell is actually themed to whatever the theming of the different sections are. Again, this being the Toy Story section. There's a Fantasia section over here, which is pretty awesome. There's a Mighty Duck section. There's 101 Dalmatians section. It's awesome out here. I love it. If you guys have ever actually stayed at this resort, leave a comment down below. Let me know what section you've stayed in. Maybe what section is your favorite. My favorite is right over here. Again, it's a section I've shown you before. We're gonna take a look at something I've shown you before, but like I said, I got to actually check off a bucket list item last night, something I've always wanted to do. When you stay out here or stay at any Disney resort, you can make requests. You can say, oh, I want to be on a bottom floor, or maybe I want to be by the pool, or I want to be by the cafeteria. You could ask for things like that. Sometimes they can meet those requests. Sometimes they don't. And every time I stay here at Disney's All-Star Movies, there's always one request I make, and it's to stay in a certain section of the resort. And they have never met that request of mine. They have never done that for me. Why? I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because of the way things are booked. Just you know, what happens to be open, what room happens to be available at the time I get down here. I'm not entirely sure why my request has never been met. But last night, I did not make a request. This time I came down here, I made no requests. I figured, who cares? Whatever. I'm just staying here for the night. I love the resort. No matter where I stay, I'm gonna go this way. No matter where I stay, it's not going to matter, because I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna make the best of it. And no matter where I actually stay down here, I'm still going to walk around and check out the resort. I'm gonna go to my favorite section. I don't actually need to stay there, but I guess maybe because this is the one time I did not make a request, this is the one time my luck changed, and I actually got to stay where it is I wanted to stay. And I have to document this and talk about this, because not only is this channel about showing you guys weird roadside attractions and taking you out to see interesting things and all kinds of stuff like that, and taking you guys on adventures, it's also about documenting things that happen in my life. And even though, again, I've shown this to you before, I had to document this amazing part of my life, because this is a first for me. Look at the awesome Donald and Daisy here. This is the Fantasia section. There's Fantasia 2000, and there's the good old Fantasia. Look at that. Really cool photo opportunities. They're the best photo opportunity. It's right down here, right where I stayed last night. So as you guys may or may not know, I'm a huge fan of Herbie the Love Bug. I love the original 4 movies. I love the Lindsay Lohan movie. I love the made-for-TV Bruce Campbell movie. They're all fantastic. Big fan of every one of those movies, all 6 movies in my collection at home. I watch them all the time. They are fantastic movies. And last night, I got to stay somewhere I've always wanted to stay, a section of this resort I've always wanted to stay in. I got to sleep in the Love Bug section. Look at this. Again, I've shown this to you guys before. We were just out here a couple of months ago taking a look at this, but I had to document the fact that I actually got to stay here last night. I always make the request, can I please stay in the Love Bug section? And that request is never, ever met. But last night, I did not make a request. I got to sleep here. When I checked in, I went to the front check-in area, and I said, okay, I'm here, where's my room? And they gave me a map, and they circled my room. And as soon as they circled it, I saw, oh my gosh, it's the Love Bug section. And I may or may not have let out a very high-pitched squeal. I'm pretty sure the concierge was looking at me like I was crazy. But again, I got to sleep here last night. My room was right over there. Looks like they're actually cleaning my room right now. I just checked out maybe like 15 minutes ago, checked out of here. I got to sleep there. I don't actually need to show you the room, because all the rooms here are exactly the same, whether you're staying here or Toy Story, Fantasia, 101 Dalmatians, Mighty Ducks. No matter what section you're staying in, all the rooms look exactly the same for the most part inside, but it's the outside theming that is different for each section. And as a huge fan of Herbie the Love Bug and the Herbie the Love Bug movies, probably some of my all-time favorite Disney movies, I've always wanted to stay here. And last night, I finally got to do that. Again, bucket list item achieved, checked off. I can say I've stayed here. I'm happy now. A lot of firsts happening this vacation. Yesterday, I got to do Dapper Day for the first time. Ooh, it's getting nice and breezy. That feels good. It's actually kind of warm out today, so the breeze actually feels pretty good right now. But yesterday, I got to do Dapper Day for the first time. I've been down here during Dapper Day, but I've never actually participated in it by wearing a suit and looking dapper. Got to do that yesterday. That was a lot of fun. You guys didn't see that video, definitely check that out. And then last night, I got to sleep in the Herbie section. So 2 firsts checked off. Look at this, Winter Circle. This is the actual car that was used in the Magic Kingdom parades from 1978 to 1990. Why this is no longer used in the parades, I have no idea. Disney, bring Herbie back. Bring Ocho back. Number 53, Herbie the Love Bug, Ocho. Bring him back. Let him drive down Main Street, USA, so all the kids can see it, so the kids can remember Herbie, because Herbie deserves to be remembered, because Herbie is amazing and the movies are fantastic. And last night I slept very soundly, very well, because I knew Herbie was watching over me as I slept right over there. I knew Herbie was right out here, right outside my door, watching over me, making sure nothing would happen. Even though he's gone bananas, it didn't matter. I knew he'd be watching over me, protecting me, and I slept quite sound last night. Look at the giant Herbie busting out of the wall there, and then I guess driving through the courtyard and going into the wall over there. Interesting theming. I don't necessarily get I get him coming out of the wall. I don't know. I guess he's just driving through the courtyard. I guess that's what they were going for. Either way, I don't care. I love Herbie's butt just as much as I love Herbie's front. Although I guess the ironic part is it's a Volkswagen, so that'd be the trunk, that'd be the butt. That's the engine. Weird. Anyway, so really awesome, really cool. This is where I got to sleep last night. I had to document this, had to talk about this, had to just show my excitement over the fact that I actually got to finally stay in the Love Bug section of Disney's All-Star Movies Resort. Somewhere I've always wanted, well, a section I've always wanted to stay in. I've stayed at this resort many times. I've probably been here like 4 or 5 times before, but every time it's always a different section, but never the Love Bug until last night. Look at the like indentations of gears and stuff that are in the pavement. That's pretty awesome. Again, love the theming at the value resorts. It's really awesome. If you do come down here and you are thinking about staying at a resort, you might be thinking, oh, I want to stay at a deluxe resort or a moderate resort. And yes, they are very, very nice. They're beautiful, amazing resorts. I'm not going to tell you guys to not stay at them. They get more expensive. It goes value, moderate, deluxe. And the higher you go, the more expensive it gets. But even though they are quite nice and cost a lot of money and are probably worth the money, I would say maybe just save yourself a couple of bucks and stay at a value resort, because this is the kind of theming you get. You're not getting classy. You're not getting some moderate design, or like what's I'm looking for? Some sort of like up-to-date, moderate sort of, I don't know, classy sort of thing. I don't like it. What can I say? I love the kitschy. I would say stay here. Get the kitschy, cheesy Disney. That's what you want. You want the Disney theming when you come out to a resort, in my opinion. So pretty awesome. Again, save yourself a couple of bucks. Stay at one of the All-Star resorts. There's Pop Century. There's Art of Animation. They have a lot of awesome value resorts that are definitely worth checking out and staying at. And each one has its own amazing theming. And last night, like I said, I finally got to sleep right over there. They're doing some cleaning right now. They're cleaning my room. That's where I got to sleep last night. Here, right next to Herbie the Love Bug. He was right outside my door the entire night, watching over me. He kept talking to me about going to Monte Carlo. I kept saying, I can't. I'm down here for the rest of the week. I have the rest of the vacation booked over at the campsite. I can't go to Monte Carlo. He tried to talk me into it. But maybe someday they'll take this off the winter circle. They'll put him back in the parade, and then Herbie will ride again. How many different names of Disney Herbie movies can I throw into this video? That's awesome. All right, guys. So that's it. Just wanted to document this, just tell you guys I finally got to stay here in my favorite section of the resort. Like I said, though, if you guys have ever stayed here, leave a comment down below. If you stayed at this resort, leave a comment. If you stayed here in the Herbie section, leave a comment. Or maybe you stayed somewhere else, let me know. Or what is your favorite section of Disney's All-Star movies? Is it the Herbie section, as it should be? Or is it one of the other sections? Let me know. Each section is pretty amazing in its own right. So if you did say another section, I wouldn't be all that upset by you. I would understand and say, yes, I get it. They're awesome. Although in my opinion, best photo opportunity in any Disney resort is right here. I mean, come on. The giant statues are amazing. The smaller statues you can like stand next to, those are amazing. But I mean, an actual Disney used Herbie the Love Bug, I mean, that's amazing. Best photo opportunity in all the Disney resorts, in my opinion. Maybe even the Disney parks. Just the whoa, that's a bird that just flew by. Really awesome photo opportunity right here. All right, guys. So, like I said, comments down below. But all right, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna head over to the cafeteria, get myself some, I guess at this point, lunch. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's maybe like probably coming up 12 o'clock. I'm starving. I need some breakfast / lunch probably gonna get myself some delicious pizza from the cafeteria. The pizza, if you do stay here, get the pizza. You get a huge, giant slice of pizza. It's literally 1/4. They take a pizza and they cut it into fours. You get 1/4 of a pizza to yourself. It's amazing. The pepperoni's delicious, and it's not all that expensive. I recommend it if you stay here. Get the pizza. You will not be disappointed. All right, guys. So like I said, I'm gonna let you go. Here's some maintenance coming through, doing all kinds of work out here. Hello. All right, guys. So, like I said, check down below for all the different links. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon. Do good help supporting the show and keeping the show going. So I really do appreciate that. All right, guys. So what should today's hashtag be? If you watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag ocho. That's what I want. The Spanish word for number 8. If you guys get that reference, kudos to you. It means you're a Herbie fan. If you don't get it, watch some more Herbie movies. You need to see them all. They're fantastic. There's 6 of them. Watch all 6. The Bruce Campbell one's a little bit harder to find. Actually, is the Bruce Campbell Love Bug movie on Disney Plus? Comments down below. I don't actually know. I have it on VHS, but I'm curious. Is it on Disney Plus? Leave a comment. Let me know. I'm going to assume the other 5 are on Disney Plus, right? Probably. Again, comments down below. Let me know. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, hashtag ocho if you watch this video all the way to the very end. So, all right, guys, and that's it. So, like I said, check down below for the links, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you in tomorrow's video from Walt Disney World, where we're going to be taking a look at something else. Who knows what? I have no idea what the rest of this vacation entails, but you guys will be coming along with me for the remainder of the vacation. And we're going to be taking a look at some more awesome, amazing things. And I can't believe last night I finally got to stay in the Love Bug section of Disney's All-Star Movies Resort. Mind blown. All right, guys. So like I said, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Have a good one. All right. Bye.